Good morning from the 21st park of our 2023 USA road trip. The sun is shining and today we're here at Carowinds.
We've got 14 coasters to get in at this park, so it's going to be a busy one getting everything in.
We've got good opening hours though, 10 AM till 10 PM, which is going to be awesome. Beautiful day for it, and I am so excited to get back on Fury 325. Look at it just behind us here.
It looks absolutely fantastic as you're driving in, like what a skyline.
It's an awesome entrance coaster, and yeah, I'm really excited to get back on it. It's a B&M Giga Coaster, and yeah, so many other awesome rides to check out here as well, which is going to be fantastic. What makes this park very unique, it's actually built on the state line between North Carolina and South Carolina, and in parts of the park it's actually got a line through it, and then yeah, you know, you're in the different states.
That's quite cool, you just jump in between.
Yeah, really different, but come and join. It's going to be an action-packed day and I am very excited to get back on this beast. Now, Carowinds dates back to 1973 and they're actually celebrating 50 years in 2023, which is absolutely awesome, it really is. And yeah, I love it when you park up just over there and walk past and underneath Fury 325, and of course you see all the other awesome coasters on the skyline as well. So excited to be back here today. Today is also the first day of their Grand Carnivale event, so I'm looking forward to seeing that, and it means there's going to be a parade later on for us to enjoy too.
Oh, we love a parade, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic, really excited for it. And here's a look at the entrance to the park. You can either go in on the left side, which is South Carolina, or the right side, which is North Carolina.
That is so much fun.
Yeah, and this is literally the state line just down here, and it runs right down through the middle of the park just here. Very unique. Inside the park then now, and you've got all the decorations here for the 50th celebrations and Grand Carnivale as well. And yeah, we're in different states. I love this down the middle. Right, let's head down to Fury. Well, it's just gone 10 o'clock, the park has opened, and here we go, we're making our way over to Fury 325. And yeah, of course, you do need to use the lockers instead of taking bags up into the station here too. But yeah, really excited for this, you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Hey, look at the size just over there. Absolutely awesome coaster. It's one that warms up a lot throughout the day, but we'll see when we come off. Very excited. We've just started off our day with two back-to-back rides on the absolutely incredible Fury 325. Of course, 325 foot tall, hence the name, speeds of 95 miles an hour and over 6,000 feet of track. That is an incredible ride.
I have to say, what an absolutely brilliant ride that was. The airtime was great, the layout was so long. Oh, absolutely loved it.
Oh, it's such a brilliant ride, and that drop, you really do feel the speed, especially on the front row. It's definitely a front row ride for me. Oh yeah, you get the hang time, and then all the way down to the bottom of that drop, which is 320 feet. At the bottom of there, the forces, you really feel the G's on your face, don't you?
Started to grey out, only a little bit though.
You go up into that turnaround, and then you drop down underneath and over the entrance. You got that fantastic turnaround section, and then on the return back, of course, you got the airtime hills, which is incredible. It's definitely a top 10 coaster for me. I love it so much, and I remember last time it warmed up so much throughout the day too, and we'll get a night ride on there tonight as well.
Oh yeah, hopefully we will do.
Oh, fingers crossed. Yeah, not looking likely for a storm thunderstorm. It's saying like 20% chance, so hopefully that won't come in later. We should get that night ride, but I tell you what, it's an incredible coaster, isn't it?
I absolutely loved it.
Oh, I'm really glad you enjoyed it, Charlotte.
Arms up all the way around.
Oh, Charlotte was like, oh my God. Yeah, brilliant reaction. I think that's the thing, when you go on something that tall, over 300 foot and that fast, amazing, like incredible ride, Fury. Up next then, we're going on the park's 2010 B&M Hypercoaster. It's Intimidator just here. Love the sign for this. Of course, we're going to be getting on Intimidator 305 in a few days' time as well, which is going to be awesome. At King's Dominion, cannot wait to see Charlotte's reactions to that. It is very intense. Yeah, it's B&M Hypercoaster. Let's go and give this a go. So yeah, much like King's Island, we've got two hypers here effectively. However, they do offer very different ride experiences. Fury has got some airtime, but it's more about the speed and intensity. This, of course, is packed full of airtime. Yeah, let's go and give this a go. It's also got the tiered trains as well, as you can see. Much like Shambhala at PortAventura, where two sit kind of outside and then two in the middle.
Train 2, how was your ride?
We just started off our day with a 5-minute wait there over on Intimidator, 232 foot tall B&M Hyper. I remember calling it Intimidator last time, and the trims are still there, but you know what? It didn't feel like they were kicking in as much. It was good.
I really enjoyed that. It gave me Silver Star at Europa Park vibes.
Yeah, it really does. I can see why you say that.
I love Silver Star at Europa, so I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's got an out and back layout next to the car park, the big turnaround section.
Really good views around the park.
Yeah, and of course, yeah, some good airtime on there. It would be better if the trims didn't kick in, but yeah, it didn't feel anywhere near as bad as last time with them trims, but no, I enjoyed it. Fantastic views of Fury from on there as well.
You get a great view. What a great coaster that is.
Yeah, oh, brilliant start to the day. We've done the Giga, we've done the Hyper in like the first hour, so yeah, really pleased. Operations have been pretty solid so far. Both coasters we've done have been running 3 trains, which is fantastic. Carowinds is another one of those that is an amusement park, however, has got its themed areas too. And this is beautiful round here. Oh, who we got down here? Bruce the Goose, who's come to follow us over here to America. With the water wheel just over there. And yeah, they've got loads of decorations up as the park celebrates 50 years. Yeah, this is really nice. I love the pagoda over there with all the decorations on it. That's fantastic. Yeah, they've got all these up around the park too, which is great. And we're making our way into the new themed area for 2023. It's Aeronautica Landing, and yeah, this continues on with Cedar Fair, really starting to go down the more themed route now. You've got the runway just down here, and look at that sign just over there. That is awesome. We've got some flat rides around here, including a Zamperla Nebula. But first, we're going to actually go to the left over here, and we'll have our ride over on an absolutely awesome B&M inverted coaster. Let's go and take a closer look at this.
Clear to take off.
Oh, you can't beat the sound of a B&M roar. Afterburn, 1999 B&M invert, old school classic B&M, and this ride's great, very intense. Some great forces on here too, and 6 inversions here on Afterburn. Let's go and ride. You can't beat the roar of an old school B&M coaster, and that is absolutely fantastic. Lots of brilliant elements in there, including the large loop you can see there behind us. I love the final corkscrew just before the brake run. It really whips you up into there. What a great ride.
That invert was absolutely brilliant, and we appreciate the breeze so much being on the front row because it is so hot. But some of the elements on there was great going over the station. What a great ride.
Yeah, fantastic. Really long, lots packed in, and yeah, it's a hot day today. And I think we might have some issues with some of the rides because of the heat. In fact, it looks like Copperhead Strike's closed at the moment, and that's probably because of the heat, but we'll see how we get on later. Park's open until 10, which is good, and I tell you what, we've had a great kind of first 90 minutes, haven't we?
We've done quite a lot.
Yeah, all B&M so far. I've got to say, what Carowinds have done with aeronautical landing is great. I've barely seen any photos of this with it only just being completed. And you know what? It's fantastic. You got the Airwalker just there, Zamperla Disco. You know, they've clearly done a deal with Zamperla on all these flat rides. That's what Alton Towers needs to be doing back home, you know, a flat ride deal and just getting so much in. Yeah, this is great round here. I love the aircraft in the middle on there. Big billboard at the back. And of course, Afterburn as a backdrop to the area works really well. Then you've got the Zamperla Air Race just over here called Air Racers. Little play on the name just there. But yeah, I do like how they didn't give it the generic kind of theme that this comes from the factory of Zamperla, you know, like with the blue and white and red. They've got some different bits of theming on here too and colour schemes. But yeah, very nice. They've done a very good job with this round here. Fantastic area. Let's go and have a look at the Nebula. And here's a look at Gear Spin. So yeah, these are popping up everywhere, not just in Europe, but also here in the States. And yeah, this is very well themed. I do like the look of Gear Spin. Listen to the roar of that B&M behind us, fantastic. Yeah, this looks brilliant. All the big gears there in the middle, and yeah, the silver and grey colour scheme with the mix of red in there too. Fantastic that is, I really like that.
They always theme these so well, they always look great.
Oh, they do, yeah, and they're not great when it comes to throughput. However, they're a fun ride experience and they look the part from off-ride. And yeah, they've done a great job with the operator's cabin, and yeah, this whole area. We were really tired last time I was here, so they've done a great job with it all. Lots of undercover seating around here too. Yeah, brilliant, they've done a really good job with aeronautical landing. So they've also got a Trabant ride in this area as well. You don't see many of those around. And a massive dodgem track. Look at the size of this. Got to be one of the best dodgem cars I've ever seen as well, because look at these. All the lights on there. All themed audio too to fit in with the theme. So many flats in this area. And yeah, you've got Windstar just over there too. Yeah, this area is fantastic. Massive deal with Zamperla on loads of new rides. Some great theming too. Fantastic investment by Cedar Fair into Carowinds. And right next door you've got Copperhead Strike, which unfortunately is closed at the moment, maybe due to the heat. It is very hot today, and of course it's got LSM launches on here, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, this opened in 2019, manufactured by Mack Rides, and it is a fantastic coaster. Really enjoyed it last time. I tell you what, the track's faded quite a lot in 4 years since I was last here, but fingers crossed we'll get to ride this later on. Really hope so. Time for a little bit of lunch then now here at Carowinds, and yeah, we're going over to the Jukebox Diner just over here. Got some cars just out the front, which is cool. And you got Hurler there, the wooden coaster in the background, so I'm sure we'll get on that shortly too. Hey, Charlotte's really happy. What you got?
I am so happy. I got 3 mushrooms. I haven't had a mushroom for like 3 weeks. I'm so excited.
Hey, here we go. You got the crinkle cut fries there.
I went for a cheeseburger, which I'm going to pile with onions, but they've got no mayonnaise.
Oh no, let's have a look at the burger in there, see what that's like. Yeah, it was about £13, wasn't it, for the... there you go, the burger looks quite nice just there. There you go, yeah, what about $16, $17, something like that?
So not too bad.
Yeah, there you go, and of course we've got our water bottles which you can fill up for free here too.
Mushrooms.
Oh, mushrooms going in. A little bit of lunch just there, and yeah, I've got to say, I mean, I know we're not really food experts on this channel, we like our basic stuff, but yeah, the Cedar Fair food this trip at their parks has definitely been the worst value and also worst quality for us, hasn't it?
I enjoy like that burger. The issue is a lot of it's just sat there for ages.
Yeah, they tend to have changed a lot of their setups now. They kind of cook all the food and just have it under heat lamps out the front, but yeah, not the best food at Cedar Fair parks this time, and yeah, expensive for what you're actually getting. I'd say the best food has been the family-owned parks, which is always fantastic. I mean, the chain parks, food's never amazing, but yeah, I really noticed that with Cedar Fair this time. The food's not been that good for what you pay. Six Flags food's been a little bit better at their parks. Anyway, making our way just round the corner to go and have a ride over on Copperhead Strike, which is now open. So yeah, looking forward to this. I've got to say, there's loads of lovely decorations around the park for Grand Carnivale and also the 50th celebration of Carowinds as well. What you've probably noticed as well from walking around the park is there's lots of great theming and also lots of flat rides here too. It's a great park, this. Really nice to be back here. Yeah, let's go and have a ride on Copperhead Strike. And here's a look at Copperhead Strike. Yeah, really pleased we're getting it. I mean, the clouds have come over now, so maybe it's cooled down a little bit for it, or maybe there was another issue. Yeah, really excited to get on this. It's a great Mack coaster, and love the big sign down here at the front too. Awesome, isn't it?
Really looking forward to this.
Yeah, I just wanted to also mention about the locker situation. So most rides allow you to take your bags up onto the platform, and of course that's free of charge. You leave your items at your own risk. However, on Fury 325 and Copperhead Strike, you need to purchase a locker, which is $4, and that is literally just for one use whilst you're on that ride. You can't get an all-day multi-use locker here, which is a shame because it adds up quite a bit.
Yeah, you've got to keep paying each time you go on a ride.
Yeah, it's like we're coming over to here, we've got to pay $4. We paid $4 at Fury. If we go back over there later, we've got to pay another $4.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it does add up. Yeah, they should definitely offer all-day lockers. But yeah, let's go and have a ride on here. Really pleased that it's open. Well, we just had our ride on Copperhead Strike just here. The Mack launch coaster, 5 inversions, 2 launches and a top speed of 50 miles an hour. The ride actually starts with a slow heartline roll out of the station before coming to a stop ready for the launch. And then of course you launch straight out into this loop just here, and then followed by 3 other inversions after that, including another loop that you can see over here. You've actually got the Airtime Hill launch, which is featured just over here too. However, I don't actually think that's aged very well in my opinion.
It just didn't do a lot for me. I think the hang time was really good. I loved the train design, and the turn coming out the station was good, but I don't think much to it, to be honest.
No, it didn't do a lot for me this time.
No, it didn't.
I really enjoyed it when I did it in 2019.
It's strange, but it just didn't do a lot.
Yeah, I just don't think it was riding that well. Maybe it's because of the heat, I'm not too sure. But yeah, like Charlotte said, the hang time is the highlight on there, and it's quite a good fun layout. But yeah, it just didn't do a lot for me this time. I really don't know why. Maybe because I've been on much bigger and better Mack coasters now. But then I had when I rode this in 2019, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, I just didn't really rate that highly at all today. I didn't find it that forceful. Maybe because it's open late, it's not been running for very long, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it was still a good fun ride and everything. I love my Mack coasters. Yeah, it just didn't do much for me that time. Copperhead Strike. Yeah, maybe we'll give it another go later on, see if it's warmed up a bit more. Oh, I'll tell you what, I think a big part of that is due to how hot it is today. It is by far the most humid day of our trip today here at Carowinds. And yeah, here's a look at Wind Seeker that they've got just here. Yeah, you see these in quite a few of the Cedar Fair parks. There you get some fantastic views looking out and over the park. You okay there, Charlotte?
So hot.
What are you doing down there?
I'm boiling.
Oh, right, and the sun's not going to out. Come on, let's go get a Starbucks. Let's get. I love that very dramatic Charlotte effect there.
I want a strawberry lemonade.
Yeah, it is unbearable today. Like, oh, crazy. I tell you what's also unbearable. This Nighthawk just here.
Disgusting.
Yeah, we got this to get on. It has been painted up since last time I was here, which looks very fresh. However, yeah, I was hoping this would be removed, not painted up. Yeah, this is a Vekoma Flying Dutchman. It's a flying coaster, but yeah, it's a very weird ride this. Maybe we'll give this a go after we've had a Starbucks. Yeah, we just need to literally just have a bit of a cool off in the AC. I think what doesn't help is we waited in that queue for Copperhead for maybe about 30 minutes, and obviously because we couldn't have our bags, we had no cap on, we had no drink as well. So yeah, we were literally just out in the heat for that long, which did affect it.
You can't take like water bottles and stuff in the queue when it's so...
People are being turned away, like we're having the quencher.
No, you can't come in the queue, you've got to go and put it in a locker.
Yeah.
It's hot, you need a drink.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. So I think that's probably what affected our ride experience on there. But yeah, we got this to enjoy. It's very weird, this thing.
Oh, it is on 2 trains.
Oh, that's good. We saw one in bits when we was on Fury, so yeah, it must only have 3. But yeah, we'll give this a go after, I think, and see what it's like. But yeah, last time I didn't enjoy it, and lying on your back is not a very enjoyable experience. It's a very different flyer.
The brake run's covered though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
oh,
it's covered, though.
that it needs to be in this heat. It needs to be. But yeah, we'll talk more about it and the design of this when we go on. Yeah, we're just going to go and get in the AC for a little bit and just have a drink. Not like us, but yeah, after standing in that line just for Copperhead, we need to just have a bit of a breather. Oh, this is what we need, a bit of air conditioning and a nice Starbucks, just to refresh us before we go on some more rides. Yeah, my go-to, strawberry and cream frappuccino. Hey, that's felt wrong. Oh, what have you got, Charlotte?
I've got a strawberry lemonade, these are so good.
Oh, fantastic, bit of a refresh, and of course we'll keep on riding on this very hot day at Carowinds. Oh, well the Starbucks was really nice there, very refreshing. Yeah, had a nice chill out with the air conditioning, which was very much needed. And yeah, we've come to join the line for Nighthawk just here. It opened in 2004 at this park, features 5 inversions, and yeah, it's a Vekoma Flying Dutchman, so it's basically a flying coaster. However, you got the lift hill on your back, and you go into that inversion just there, which spins you over into the flying position. And here it comes. Not the most comfortable of ride positions on this one, and yeah, it's nice over the water though. Yeah, the worst part about this is at the end of the ride, where you're just left lying on your back just here. Luckily there is a roof over the top. And yeah, on the slow dispatches we could be there for a good few minutes, and then of course make our way round back into the station. But yeah, the riders will literally be lying on their back. Very interesting loading procedure on this one. Well, we were waiting for about 40 minutes for Nighthawk. And yeah, the ride went down about 20 minutes ago, and we thought, well, we've waited that long, so we'll hold out and see. Oh.
It's currently closed. We do not know how long we will be closed. We do suggest you check out other attractions, but at this time you do have to clear the premises.
Oh, that's it. It's a QE back. Are we going to get like a fast track for another ride or something?
Wait, it's so long.
Yeah, I mean, it's been over an hour. So they actually evacuated the queue line there for Nighthawk, which is quite a shame because we've waited an hour and 10 minutes. At quite a lot of parks, if there was a technical issue, they'd maybe give you a fast track to come back later on if it opens, or a fast track for another ride. That wasn't something that they did there, was it?
That's such a shame if you've waited for so long. I can understand they don't want to do it for everybody, but when you're so close to the front, they should offer it really.
Yeah, especially when you're literally up there in the station, ready to get on. You know, it was like a train off from riding. But really anyone who gets to a certain point, when they've waited so long, they should be offering it out. So a lot of parks do. Obviously it's not their policy here at Carowinds. I'm not too sure about the other Cedar Fair parks. So we just spoke with one of the managers up there, and she gave our names in, and yeah, basically we can go up there later on at the exit and not have to wait again. So which is good of them, really.
Which is good. It started testing again, so hopefully it'll reopen.
Yeah, fingers crossed. It's always a bit disheartening, isn't it, when you wait so long for something. I mean, technical issues happen, that's fine. It's a very hot day today. But yeah, I do think they need a policy in place where if people have waited a certain amount of time, they give out something. That's pretty much the standard at a lot of parks in Europe, and even here in America. I mean, something happened at Dollywood the other day, and they gave out a little card, didn't they? You know,
it's a card to use in that area of the park.
Yeah, so it's something that they really need to look at. But yeah, everyone seems to be fine with it and just walked out the queue line. But we're just not really used to that, are we? Because a lot of the time at a lot of parks, they give you something to go back. But yeah, they've got our names, and we'll head up back there later. Right then, we're going to have a ride on Hurler just over here now, which is a 1994 wooden roller coaster. Nothing to shout about this ride, but of course we'll get round, experience as many rides as we can do. And yeah, here's a look at the coaster coming down the first drop. Very weird layout on this one. Yeah, it's kind of an out and back layout. It comes round the back of the station building. Let's go on Hurler. 5 minutes there for our ride on Hurler, and I'm glad we didn't wait any longer than that.
Oh, that was just a bit boring, wasn't it?
It's a very weak layout on there, isn't it?
To the break room and everyone was like, what was that?
Yeah, just a really weak layout.
Some of the parts you just shook you to the side.
Yeah, it wasn't great at all, was it, Hurler? I remember last time not really enjoying it that much, but there it is. Just the layout on there, it's just not very exciting. First drop's all right, and then after that, yeah, not a lot. No, it's an out and back layout, but I think for me, I love old school classic woodies, and also I like my modern wooden coasters and ones that actually have a great layout, but this one, it just isn't either of them. It's not got a great layout, and also it's not an old school classic, so it's just, yeah, operating, it's not great.
Do a lot at all,
No, nothing fantastic. Tell you what though, we've got an Interbin drop tower just over here, so we're going to give this a go now. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, they've literally just about to close it. It's gone down by the looks of it. Oh dear, won't be riding this one then. Maybe later. Well, we'll go for a ride on the Carolina Cyclone next then. This opened here in 1980, features 4 inversions and manufactured by Aerodynamics.
I have to say, what an absolutely beautiful track colour this has got.
Yeah, it's been painted up since last time I was here. It looks amazing, this does. Very colourful. Let's go and give it a go.
As well as any other loose and valuable articles like stuffed animals or souvenir cups, they all have to go into the bin.
About 15 minutes there on a 1-train service for the Carolina Cyclone. I really enjoyed that. It was pretty smooth, wasn't it?
That wasn't too bad, to be honest. It wasn't a headbanger, so I quite enjoyed it.
I do like my old school Arrow, Vekoma coasters, and yeah, that is fantastic. I do really like it, and it's painted up really nice now. Also want to say it's got the exact same layout as Python at Efteling over in the Netherlands. And yeah, there's a few of that type of ride out there that have got the same layout, and yeah, this is one of them. I also love how the double corkscrew comes over the pathway just here. And yeah, no nets or anything like that, which really adds to it. I just like that kind of interaction that you get here on the pathway.
It's starting to rain.
It has just started to rain, oh no. Hopefully it's going to be alright, but I tell you what, I'm appreciating the fact it's a bit cooler. And right next door we've got Ricochet just over here. Nice wild mouse attraction. Yeah, it's probably got about a 10-minute queue, running quite a few trains. So we'll give this a go. Just right there on Ricochet and waited about 10 minutes there. And yeah, it's one of the best ones that in terms of a Mack Rides Wild Mouse. And that's because it didn't really trim too much around the layout. Sometimes they can be a bit uncomfortable, those.
Oh, they can proper shoot you forward sometimes, so it wasn't too bad on there.
Yeah, it was pretty decent, that was. I do like a good Mack Wild Mouse. Some lovely flowers around here. Of course, you've got the upcharged slingshot over there too. People love a good slingshot. In American parks, you see quite a lot of slingshot rides just here. $30 per person, this one. Get yourself to Kings Island, it was $10 there, wasn't it?
God.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out the Vortex, the B&M stand-up from 1992, is closed today as well. It's been closed all day, so...
It'll be open later this year.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how long that's been down for or not, but there you go, not scheduled to open today. And yeah, we'll reopen later this year, so obviously having some issues. Very weird to see a B&M just closed up like that, but yeah, not going to be getting on that one today, Charlotte, unfortunately.
Shame, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a stand-up coaster. It was pretty good last time, but yeah, closed. So many beads and decorations around the park, which is great to see for the Grand Carnivale, and yeah, looking forward to the parade later on. Right, Nighthawk's back open, so we're going to give it a go, Charlotte.
Let's try this again and see if we get on.
Hey, well, yeah, let's go and make our way up to the exit. Really kind of that manager, though, to allow us to do that. And yeah, we did wait a very long time earlier on and got nothing. So yeah, I'm glad that they let us do that. They could do with a better policy in place though, really. But still, let's go and give it a go. Nighthawk. Just at our ride there on Nighthawk. Charlotte's first time experiencing a Vekoma Flying Dutchman. How was your ride?
I have nothing good to say about that. That was absolutely awful. I really did not like that.
I've got one positive to say about that, and especially about the breakdown earlier on. It's running one train now, so it meant that we weren't waiting on the brake run on our backs for ages. Because earlier on when we waited in the line, obviously it was running two trains, and then they were literally on the brake run for like 5 minutes. Very uncomfortable on your back, isn't it there?
I literally just could not wait to get off there. That was horrible.
So you've got like a lap bar restraint that comes down, and then a vest that clips in with the seat belts, and obviously when you go from that lie to fly position,
you're just moving around everywhere.
Yeah, really uncomfortable. Not as much as like a Zampella Volare for me, but still with that, I just don't enjoy them at all.
Horrible,
right? Oh.
absolutely horrible. I wouldn't be bothered if I never went on one of those again.
Well, you've got one coming up in a couple of days. Six
one.
Flags America, baby. But yeah, we went on it. I'm glad that Charlotte got to experience it.
Awful.
But yeah, definitely one of my least favourite coasters, those Vekoma Flying Dutchmans. What they do now with the more modern flying coasters like Fly at Phantasialand, they really have come a long way. But yeah, didn't enjoy that one bit. I can't believe they painted it up. That means they must be planning on keeping it.
No.
But yeah, not a great ride at all. Wouldn't really recommend it at all. That yeah, not a fan. Oh, and there it goes again. Literally one of my least favourite coasters ever. Crazy, but yeah, like coming up into this loop here, it's just so uncomfortable, like with the train design on there. It's not so much the track's rough, it's the train design that's the problem. And it's crazy really, because obviously if you've watched the channel for a while, you'll know I'm not a huge fan of flying coasters in general. Even B&M flyers, I don't find them that great or comfortable. And then of course Vekoma that created this ride, and now come along and created what in my opinion is the best flying coaster in the world. Fly at Phantasialand. Like, they've come a long way, Vekoma, not just with the flying coaster model, with their rides in general. Vekoma used to build pretty terrible coasters and some mediocre rides in the past, but you know what, they build some of the best stuff now, and yeah, over in Europe we're really showcasing that. I'd love to see more modern Vekoma come over here to America. Up next then, we're going on the observation tower just over here. You'll be able to film on here and get some nice aerial views looking out over the park on this very hot afternoon at Carowinds. And here we go, climbing up 320 feet on the Carolina Sky Tower. Love these sort of attractions. There's Nighthawk coming into view. Looks so pretty off-ride as well. They've also got the water park here too down there in the back. Windseeker. There we got the Sky Coaster here too. You can see the people just waiting to pull the cord there. Afterburn down there at the back, and of course Intimidator. This looks great from up here. Wow, look at that. You can see earlier on why Charlotte said it looks a bit like Silver Star layout wise. Of course, coming into view from Fury 325. Dipping down through the tunnel there, underneath the entrance. And we're almost the same height as Fury on here, which makes a great view. And there's Charlotte over there in the distance. Actual Charlotte, not this Charlotte. Wow, look at that. Yeah, and there's the state line running down the middle. Wow, look at that. Stunning view. Nice hurler over there too. That view of Theory though, amazing. You can see a bit more of the water park over there at the back. Lots of slides and attractions. Everything always looks so miniature on one of these, doesn't it? Amazing. And like we mentioned earlier on, today is also the first day of Grand Carnivale here at Carowinds. And here we have some of that entertainment going on just here. And of course the main parade coming up later. It might be really hot this evening, but Charlotte is loving it over here too. Oh, she has got the moves. La 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 la.
To the right. Now the other way. To the left.
What a great atmosphere for the Grand Carnivale event. And yeah, as we've mentioned quite a few times during the vlog, Carowinds is celebrating 50 years of operation, and they got this celebration 50 cake here. Yeah, this was just under $9 with my past discount, and this looks so tasty. So yeah, I'll let you know my thoughts on it after I've had this. Oh, it looks delicious. Oh, well, I'd give that cake a good 8.5 out of 10. It was very nice, that was. Early evening snack. And yeah, we've got a few other coasters going now. We've got Kiddie Hawk just over here, which is a standard Vekoma family suspended coaster, one of the older models that's got the over-the-shoulder restraints, not the newer ones that are fantastic rides. But yeah, it is very quiet by the looks of it, so we'll give this a go. I waited about 10 minutes there for our ride on Kiddie Hawk. Yeah, not the best family coaster, that one, unfortunately. Rattles a lot, that does. I mean, I'm sure the kids would enjoy it. Yeah, just a little bit shaky. Here's our look then into Camp Snoopy just here. See the big family area? Lots of shade in this area of the park, which is perfect on a day like this.
You know what I'm looking out for? Where is Snoopy? We haven't seen him.
The main man himself. Snoopy meet and greet. Loads of flats down here. We got a nice statue. I mean, he's in statue form there, not a meet and greet. There he is. And the area is also home to a couple of coasters, one kiddie coaster and also Woodstock Express just here. Looks like it's had a repaint actually. Purple and yellow, and it's running 2 trains. Yeah, we'll go and have a ride.
Enjoy your ride on the Woodstock Express.
Oh, it's a nice family wooden coaster, that, the Woodstock Express down here. Quite a short ride, but very smooth. I tell you what though, it rides better than Hurler, and it's got a bit more going for it. It's got a bit of airtime. You also get some good views down here of Intimidator, and I believe that's been repainted since last time I was here too. And you've also got another junior coaster down in this area of the park. Wilderness Run. Little ENF Miler coaster. And that's a little look around Planet Snoopy. Yeah, very nice family area, and like I say, it's very well shaded down there too. And we're going to make our way now down towards the back of the park, check out a few more flat rides and a couple more coasters back there to show you as well. You've also got Boo Blasters over here too, which is an interactive dark ride. Yeah, we did this at Kings Island, and yeah, they've got very similar versions of this at quite a few of the Cedar Fair parks. Yeah, it's not really a priority for us today. Want to get some re-rides, of course, over on Fury and some of our other favourite bits too. But yeah, just thought I'd show you that down here too. If you want to see on-ride footage, check out the Kings Island vlog and you'll see their version of Boo Blasters. Well, we just had another ride on Copperhead Strike. Really wanted to give it another go today, so I'm glad we did. 20-minute wait, 2 train service, and yeah, we had a front row this time. Much better than earlier on, wasn't it?
It was running better, but I'm still not a massive fan of the coaster, but it was running better than earlier.
Yeah, definitely. You got some more airtime on the front, kind of pushed up into some of the hills, and yeah, just the general view looking out over the layout makes it more on the front. And yeah, that first inversion, that Heartline roll.
Oh my God.
Oh, fantastic. But yeah, it was good to have another ride on there. It's definitely warmed up from earlier. Not quite as highly ranked as I remember last time. However, it was good to give it another go, and this time on the front. Well, the sun's starting to go down now here at Carowinds into the evening, and yeah, we've not got long to go until the parade for Carnival, so looking forward to that. Yeah, just thought I'd show you the Vekoma Boomerang that they've got just over there too. Got quite a long wait just there. And yeah, a few different flat rides down here too, which is good. Hey, photo opportunities. Yeah, this is the county fair themed area. There we go, your first place, Charlotte.
Sweet corn.
Hey, first place sweet corn. You actually got a top scan just over there. Way swinger off to the left. Electro spin. Just over there. Funnel cakes available over at the back too. And yeah, that's a loop around the park really. We've done lots and lots of different rides, but I'm itching to get back on Fury. And we've got one more family coaster we're just going to do around this corner. And yeah, we've got a little mine train to get on. And just over here you've got Rock and Roller Music Express ride. It's very nicely presented, isn't it? And yeah, we're going to head over this way onto the oldest roller coaster here at the park. And yeah, it's 50 years old. This opened with the park back in 1973. It's an Arrow mine train. Yeah, the entrance is just over here. Nice family little coaster for us to get on just over here. And here it is, the Carolina Gold Rusher. Waited about 15 minutes there for our ride on the mine train. It was alright, that was, wasn't it?
It's a bit uncomfortable. The seats are really small, but it is 50 years old.
Yeah, that's the thing. What's this little movement we got going on? Eh? Charlotte's getting ready because in just a few moments we've got the parades. Yeah, it's the opening night of it here for Grand Carnivale. Looking forward to this. And here we go, it's Carnival parade time here at Carowinds. Woo! Carnival! Woo! Love the costumes. And with the backdrop of Fury 325, fantastic. Woo! There's the King and Queen. Woo! Oh, look at this float with the Eiffel Tower. Party! 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 Oh, look at them cakes. Party! Woo! That's a big stein. Beautiful flows. Woo! There's a bit of a show stop now, so this happens in 3 locations. Hey.
Come on and follow us! Are you ready? Are you ready? Come on, hit it! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Hey! Charlotte's got the moves! Hey! Shut up and dance with me. Ooh, ooh. What an atmosphere, I love it. You need to be in the parade. Here come the bees! Hey! Woo! Hey! Woo! We got some! Footage there from the awesome Grand Carnivale parade here at Carowinds. How awesome was that?
Oh, that was absolutely brilliant. I got some beads as well.
Hey, the vibe was amazing there. Loads of floats, all the lighting, all the costumes. The actual floats were fantastic, weren't they?
So good, so well themed, and some amazing lighting on there.
Yeah, I loved how they had all the lights on there, all synchronised. And then, of course, you got the show stops that happened in 3 different locations. That was the final one down here by the entrance. Brilliant that was. Love seeing live entertainment in the parks. And what a brilliant atmosphere. I loved it when I saw it in 2019. It was actually at Kings Island at the time, I believe. But yeah, it's nice to see it here. Like, that was brilliant, wasn't it?
I really enjoyed that. Everyone was just loving it.
Absolutely epic. We've got 90 minutes to go until park close. Then we're going to go and lap Fury now.
Let's go.
Make the most of it. Sun's going down. Oh, I do love evenings at parks. Like, look at the sky over there. Fantastic. Got the Enterprise attraction off to the left. Hurler making its way up the lift hill. Even that looks great with the sunset behind it. And round the corner, Fury 325. We've got some more live music there too. Evening atmosphere in the parks. Fantastic. Oh, it doesn't look too busy, so we should be able to get a few laps on here in 90 minutes, I reckon. 3 train service as well. Oh, and look at that. It's also got a bright green light going up the lift hill and all around the station. You'll see that in probably about 30 minutes or so when it gets darker. We'll go and put our bags in the lockers. That means, Charlotte, we've spent $16 on lockers today.
Like $4 to go in the
Oh, 4 times we've had to buy lockers, but yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? They could do with looking at the locker system, but they've got some fantastic rides here. Let's go and ride again, Fury. Well, there we go. We've just had 3 more rides on the absolutely awesome Fury 325. We started off with a sunset ride, which was fantastic. We then had a night ride, and then we had another night ride on the front row, and something made that one extra special.
The fireworks had started, so we got to go around with the fireworks going off. That was the most special ride I've ever had riding coasters.
Oh, it was amazing, that was. One of the world's best roller coasters, Fury 325, at night, front row with the fireworks. I mean, what more could you ask for there?
It was just such a special moment.
It was absolutely incredible, that was. I wish we were allowed to take the GoPro on to show you that, because it was so special. Literally making our way around, the fireworks going off in the distance. Absolutely amazing. I love this coaster so much. It's one of the world's best roller coasters in my opinion. I love it, I really do.
I completely agree. What a fantastic coaster. I absolutely love it.
Oh, and down the front row, it's where it's at. Back row rides are good fun, but the front, just for that speed, that 95 miles an hour you get at the bottom of the drop.
Takes you by surprise.
Oh, absolutely incredible. It really is. And that's the perfect way to wrap up our day here. We've had a really good day here at Carowinds. We've got loads loads of rides in, 5 on Fury, we had a couple on Copperhead Strike, lots of the other rides as well. Fantastic inverted coaster, loved the new themed area. I thought Aeronautical Landing was fantastic there.
Yeah, they've done such a good job. It's nice to see them going down the theme route.
Yeah, along with that we had our ride of course on Nighthawk.
Oh, I really didn't enjoy that, absolute rotten.
Oh yeah, it wasn't great at all, was it? In terms of operations today, on some rides have been fantastic. It's like Fury at the end there, 3 trains getting them sent out quick. Other rides it has been a little bit slower, and like we said throughout the vlog, I think the locker system really needs looking at, especially you know, charging $4. It's a lot, isn't it, for the lockers? They need to
just do an all-day thing, or just let you take your bags upon the station.
Yeah, and if they want to do that, obviously to help increase the throughputs, which is obviously why they do it, it should be free, or at least be able to have the option to have a rentable, movable locker like at other parks. But still, but a really good day. Grand Carnival's been amazing as well.
That was absolutely brilliant, bring that party atmosphere.
Yeah, the parade was fantastic and really enjoyed that. And just in general, the parks look really fresh, really clean, lots of fantastic rides here, loads of flats, loads of great coasters, not one water ride at this park.
Yes, my favourite park.
It's like Charlotte's ideal park, that is. But no, it's been fantastic. You know, them rides on Fury at the end, that
Amazing.
Coaster is absolutely phenomenal. It's the best B&M coaster out there in the world in my opinion. Still firmly in my top 10 somewhere. But yeah, an absolutely amazing ride. I'm so pleased we got the night rides in. The storm stayed away. Just overall a fantastic day. Anyway, up next we're making our way to Busch Gardens Williamsburg.
Oh, I'm so excited. I love Busch Gardens.
Yeah, you've done the park in Tampa. Of course, you've never
it.
done Williamsburg before.
So I'm really looking forward to it.
It's going to be a great day, and on-ride POVs permitted tomorrow, which is going to be absolutely awesome. But here from Carowinds, that leaves with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you all tomorrow.